Hi guys, so tea for this evening is this gorgeous looking salad. I can't wait to dive into this. It looks so good. Have a look. So this is just Asda's own shop bought, ready put together in a pack, where you've got red cabbage, peppers, different types of lettuces and kale in there, and all sorts of wonderful things. Um, the tomatoes I've added. I've also added some avocado. The dressing is from Aldi. It's the agave and mustard dressing. So it's almost like a honey and mustard style dressing. Um, I swear I've got something crawling around on my plate. I have. Ugh, was that gone? Is it gone? Yeah. That was weird. Fuck off. I've got a fly that's after my food. Piss off. I don't know where that's come from. Jeez. Um, yeah, getting back to the I was like, what's going on? It's made me feel quite ill. Um, yeah, so anyway, getting back to it. Agave dressing, from Aldi. They had the dressings in not too long ago, as part of a promo for just vegan stuff. And then it was like on the when it's gone sort of thing, which really is annoying because you get a taste for something and then you go back and those items are gone. And then they'll reappear after Christmas. So like just in time for Veganuary. And it is a really annoying trick that Aldi like to play. And I don't go in Aldi much now for that reason. I will go in the odd time, I'll get what I need. If they have the brioche vegan buns, I will stock up on those, put them in the freezer, and that's it. It doesn't drag me into the shop wanting to come back in because I think, well, what's the point if the things that I really adored that I've bought are just like a seasonal promo thing, then I'm not going to bother. I know they've got stuff in the frozen section that are there all the time, raw sausage rolls, things, and burgers and stuff, but some of it I just don't like. It just does not taste that good to me. Um, and the things that I really enjoy, they just seem to have as this 5 minute fad. So, yeah. Or anybody else is like, oh, let's get that in. So everybody's got the same idea, but and then they're like not keen to actually have it back in again because people are not buying. But then I think, well, it's a catch-22. If you don't have the things in on a regular basis, your vegans aren't going to come back and buy it. They're going to think, oh, sod this, we'll go Tesco's, we'll go Asda, we'll go Marks's, anywhere that sells it on a regular basis. So yeah, um, so when they had the last promo in for vegan bits and bobs on the when it's gone section, I grabbed a couple of bottles, but in fact they were the last two bottles of the shelf of this agave dressing because it is really good and it just tastes like honey and mustard dressing. Um, yeah. So anyway, getting on to this bit here. This is the squeaky bean. This is the new one that's come out. This is the squeaky bean roast chicken style slices. Um, that little fly is hovering around me again. It's really annoying me now. um, yeah, and these were in Asda yesterday. On an offer, £2. I don't know what they normally are. Probably 2.50, something like that. And it just made me think, oh, that looks rather nice. And seeing the sarnie all made up, I was like, oh, I could just eat something like that. And the date's good on it as well. I had to go firking around to the back of the fridge, but yeah, I did find some good dates, much to the chap that was filling up. I think he was looking a bit annoyed at me, but I thought, do you know what? I really don't care. I want something that's going to last in my fridge, not be going off tomorrow. Um, so yeah, this is the new one. I mean, our Aldi or Asda even now. I'm talking about Asda in Stafford, where I'm from. They do have at the moment the squeaky bean pastrami, which absolutely is beautiful, and I don't buy it for the reason that it is that good. It's really tasty, and I eat it like sweets. I tell you, I could sit and just eat the packet whilst I'm watching something on the telly. But I'm going to be buying stuff like that in for towards Christmas, so it's like as an alternative to salami, so I can do myself like a nibbles board with like a selection of cheeses, like vegan cheeses, obviously. I don't know why I have to say vegan to explain, as if like someone's going to go, oh, she can't be vegan if she's buying cheese. No, they're vegan cheeses. All the really nice ones that you're getting towards Christmas that they're actually starting to get in. Um, and then have things like olives and what do you call them? Sun-dried tomatoes. I couldn't think of the word then. And things like that, ones that you sit while you're watching something really good on the telly. Um, yeah, so that's my idea for this year. I mean, I'm trying to sort of steer clear from too many things that are um, Christmas related because usually the prices of things are like more money. I'm trying to be really careful with money, not being tight fisted, I'm just being careful. Um, because last year I just bought things because it was vegan and it was different and it was new and it was like, oh, I've got to get it. And then when I bought it, some of the stuff that I bought, actually, I didn't like it. And I thought, well, what a waste of money. And there's only me that's vegan. So unless it's something that I can perhaps either buy and split up and freeze some, or it's something that my son is going to go, oh, yeah, I'll have some of that with you. Because some of the things actually that he like thought, ooh, when I first went vegan, he was like, oh, I'm not eating that. It's going to taste horrible. And I'm like, well, actually, you've always eaten that item because it's always been vegan by ingredient, you know? So with him, some things he actually will, and he is drinking the Alpro milks, although he isn't vegan and he is buying things like yogurt and stuff, and it's really, really difficult. But I am trying to persuade him to open his eyes and look at what's around him and trying to sort of upload stuff onto Facebook so he can see it for himself and hopefully it'll just sow seeds that way. Um, you know, But yeah, I've bought this only yesterday, and I just thought I could just sit and eat this as a Sunday type tea for myself because it ain't gonna last 5 minutes in the fridge. It looks really good. It smells amazing. I've actually tried a little bit, and to be honest, this has the texture of chicken, and it actually tastes like roast chicken as well. So it is very good. And I thought, oh, I could heat some of this up and have it as a roast dinner for myself, with a bit of roast potatoes and stuff. Something that actually tastes appealing and nice. Because there are some things that are out there that are just absolutely disgusting. Um, you know, and I think who are you trying to kid? A lot of Linda McCartney stuff I'm not a huge fan of. Because I tasted better things. Linda McCartney, I've grown up with that when I started off as a vegetarian when I was 11. And she first brought out her burgers, and then it was the pies and the sausage rolls and things like that. They were my lifelines. But it's like, I think my taste buds have got used to other things. Not saying that it's bad and I don't like it and everybody else should avoid it. Linda McCartney stuff is all right. There's some things that are obviously not vegan that are still being churned out by the company, which I don't understand. But it's like corn, it's like not all of that is vegan. Some is vegan and some is not. Um, but what I would suggest is, you know, try something. If you like it, great. And if you don't like it, you draw a line under it, but you think, well, I didn't like that, but I might like this instead. It's like the squeaky bean chicken pieces that they do. Some of them are great. Some of them I'm like, oh, I wouldn't buy that again. Wouldn't have that even if someone was giving it away free. So, just open your mind a bit and just be inspired by your taste buds and see what you like and what you'll buy again. And it goes for the cheeses and loads of other stuff as well. But there's a lot of things now, more and more things are starting to be churned out. by ingredient that are also vegan. So it's like where, say I go over to family and it's like, they're like, oh, we've got nothing to feed you. And I'm like, well, actually, you have. You know, there's a lot of things that are in your cupboard that I bet a pound to a penny there's vegan, there's a lot of vegan food. And they're like, oh, yeah, yeah. It's like Saurine's vegan, Lotus biscuits vegan, Oreo biscuits vegan, Hartley's jellies vegan. You know, crisps. Not all crisps are vegan, but if you look on the ingredients, you know, some of the crisps are vegan, and it's quite satisfying when actually you reach into a cupboard and you find things in there that are vegan by ingredient, and it's cheaper as well. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you what I've got for my tea this evening, because I just fancied something a bit different, and I'll get fed up with certain things. So, but this honestly is really, really good, and I'll definitely be buying this again. Asda, £2 at the moment. I think it was £2.50 full price. I don't know. I didn't really take much notice, to be honest. Right, guys, I'm going to love and leave because I want to get this out before my tally starts unpausing itself as well. So I'll say thanks for watching, and until my next video, thanks for watching. Bye.